Hi, and welcome to my Math Online courses for the spring 2026 semester. My name is Robert Crumpler, and I'll be your instructor for this semester. And you notice I have the course Developmental Math 0305. If you are not in this particular course, that's fine. I'm just using the video for this particular class. So this video will be good then for all of my math online classes this semester. Okay, so to begin, once again, I'm just setting up this initial video just to get you familiar with where everything is in the course. Importantly, where you can access updates in the announcements, where you can find your homework, where you can find support that you may need throughout the semester. Okay, so this is just a quick video just to get you comfortable and familiar with the course so we get started on the right track. And so the first thing I want you guys to do when you open up into the course, so once you log into Brightspace and click into our class, you should have a similar view here. Just click on the syllabus tab. Okay, and so the syllabus will just be your start point. This will give you everything that you need to know about the course, what your expectations are, the assignments, okay, the due dates of those assignments, and so forth. So please begin by going here, read through the syllabus carefully, allow yourself about 10 minutes to carefully read it. And I'll click on the link here itself. And I'm not going to go through the syllabus specifically, but just a few key things. Of course, it starts out with my instructor information, my phone number, my email address. Email is going to be the best way to stay in touch with me. And when you do email me, be sure to include your name, the course, and also the section number. That way I can respond to your question more efficiently. And then along with that, of course, my office hours, as well as office location. I am on the Cedar Valley campus. If you're on the campus, you're more than welcome to stop by during office hours for any questions. We can also schedule appointments either on campus or via Teams. Okay, so please don't hesitate at any point throughout the semester to schedule an appointment as needed. Okay, and so just a course description and also expectations and learning outcomes. Required course materials, you'll have access to the electronic textbook through Alex, and you'll also need an external webcam. So that's going to be an important component in the course itself. We'll talk more about that momentarily, but you will need an external webcam if you plan to take your tests at home. In optional course materials, be sure to have a dedicated notebook when you go through and complete your assignments, take notes and so forth. Be sure to take good notes throughout the semester because you can use these. You can use these on your tests, on your exams. Okay, and the tests in this class are called comprehensive knowledge checks, or CKCs. Okay, and as far as graded work, okay, just have an outline of the graded work here. There's going to be initial knowledge checks. There's going to be weekly topics to complete. There'll be progress knowledge checks, and then of course your comprehensive knowledge checks. And notice the weights of these individually. Okay, and I'll talk more about these momentarily. Okay. And then along with that, the course schedule, as you see here. So the first assignment that you'll need to complete is that initial knowledge check. Okay, and so that is due by Thursday, January the 22nd. Okay, so the initial knowledge check just allows you to go through and complete topics to see kind of where you are at the start of the semester as far as what you know. And so Alex will then, once you complete the initial knowledge check, Alex will then tailor a homework set according to how you did on the initial knowledge check. So if you do not complete the assignment by the 22nd, though, you will start out with 0 topics completed. So be sure to complete that initial knowledge check before January the 22nd. Okay. And you just have your other weekly topics here. The other key assignment that I want to mention that I'll talk more about in a few minutes is that is the old DB plus webcam check. This is your lockdown browser plus webcam check. Okay. And so we'll talk more about that momentarily. All right. And just scrolling down, you have your assignments that are due each week. And for your weekly assignments, they will open up on Monday morning and they'll be due the following Sunday evening. So everything is always due by 11:59 p.m. The day of. Okay, so you can always refer to your syllabus for the due dates of your assignments. Okay, and then also some other various policies. So again, please be sure to read through this carefully. Make sure you can comply to the expectations of the course. All right, so once you read through the syllabus, okay, then the next thing I'll ask you to do then is to go to the Start Here. Okay, so click on Start Here, right here on the home page of our course in Brightspace. And so when you click here, the first thing that you'll see is just a short video, get you familiar with ALEKS. Okay, so please go through and look at that, especially if you're not already familiar with ALEKS. This will kind of get you a head start in getting familiar and then also setting up your account. So you'll need to set up an account in ALEKS if you don't already have one. Okay, so be sure to do that. If you already have an account, then simply log in into that particular account that you already have created. Okay, and then once you do that, then please go through and download the ALEKS Lockdown browser. If you plan, especially if you plan on taking your exams at home. Okay, be sure to download that Lockdown browser and also check your webcam setup. Okay, for the initial knowledge check, you can use just the internal webcam within your computer or laptop. Okay, that's for the initial knowledge check. But for the comprehensive knowledge checks, you will need the external webcam that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so if you don't already have an external webcam, be sure to purchase one prior to the first comprehensive knowledge check. Okay, but once again, for the initial knowledge check, all you need is the internal webcam within your computer. Okay, and so that initial knowledge check, as I mentioned, give yourself about 90 minutes to complete it, and you'll have no more than 30 questions to go through and complete. Okay, it's not for a grade, it's simply just a starting point to see where you are as far as the information that you know. Okay, do not use any extra help. Okay, do not use AI. Okay, just simply see where you are so that ALEKS can then tailor the homework sets according to what you know. Okay, and so again, once you complete that, then also be sure to take a look at the ALEKS navigation video as well as the tips for success. Okay, so again, these are both good videos to take a look at for short videos, less than 5 minutes. Okay, take a look at these to get familiar once again with where things are in ALEKS and how to be successful in the course using ALEKS. Okay, so this is everything in the Start Here button. Okay, and so the next thing I want to take a look at then is going to be the course information. All right, so the course information is going to have some additional important things to take a look at. First, it's just going to be then a link to the ALEKS site as well as another video to take a look at. So once again, just getting you more familiar with ALEKS itself. Okay, so please take advantage of all of these various videos and readings, okay, just to get you familiar with ALEKS if you aren't already. Okay, and then one of the big things that I wanted to show you guys here is the proctored testing requirements. Okay, so once again, you will be expected to take your comprehensive knowledge checks at the Dallas College Testing Center, at any really Dallas College Testing Center. unless you are able to satisfy the requirements that you see here. So to be eligible to test at home, then you need to complete that lockdown browser plus webcam check assignment that I mentioned. And you have to complete it with a grade of 100. There's 4 questions, so you have to complete it with a grade of 100. And then you also have to demonstrate the appropriate view, okay, that I'll be expecting when you test. Okay, and so what is that view? You need to set up your external webcam so that it is projected to the side of you, so it gives a side view of your computer screen, okay, um, your computer screen, your keyboard, your notes, as well as scratch paper, as well as your face, your torso, and also your hands. Okay, so all of those should be in view during the entire exam. Okay, and so make sure that you're able to position your webcam, your external webcam, so that it has all of that in view for the entirety of the exam. So this is very important. Otherwise, you will not be able to test at home. Okay, so again, be sure to demonstrate that during this assignment, during that lockdown browser plus webcam check assignment that I showed you earlier. Okay. And so as far as the view that I'm looking for is just the following. So notice, as I mentioned, this would be your testing area where the computer is, and you would place then the webcam to the right of your writing hand. Okay. Or so you want, I should say, you want the webcam so that it's on the same side as your writing hand. So obviously, if you're right-handed, you want the camera on the right side. Okay. If you're left-handed, you want it on the left of you. Okay. And so that is going to be the placement of the webcam. And then right below, this would be the view that I would anticipate. So this is what I'm expecting to see in your webcam. Okay. And so notice again, it's got that side view of your computer screen, your keyboard, okay, your notes and scrap paper, hands, torso, and also face. Okay. So it's important that you complete this successfully in order to be able to take the exam at home. Otherwise, you will have to take them at the Dallas College Testing Center. Okay, and if you have any questions with that, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Okay, and then just below this, we just have some information about the comprehensive knowledge check itself. Okay, so I'll ask you to go through and read through this. And of course, I'll send out some emails as time gets near to that first comprehensive knowledge check. Okay, so this is the course information tab. All right, and so along with the course information tab, the next thing that we'll take a look at then is going to be the Alex tab. Okay, and so Alex is where you're going to access your homework. All right. And so then once you click into the Alex tab here, you'll see the link to Alex. And this is the only way that you can access your homework. Okay, you've got to log into Brightspace and then click the Alex link to access your homework. Okay, so this is the only way that you can access it. And once you click the Alex link here, give it a moment to open. Being a little bit slow here. Let's see. And I'm going to put this in student view. All right. And we'll enter into student view here. Now, what you see in Alex may be a little bit different than what you see here, but for the most part, it should be the same. You will be asked to go through and download the lockdown browser if you haven't done so already. And then from there, you'll see on the page the initial knowledge check. So you have to go through and complete that before you have access to the homework. And so you'll just click this, start the knowledge check, and just work on the assignments. And again, as I mentioned earlier, just allow yourself 90 minutes. Okay, you'll have no more than 30 questions to go through and complete. And then once you complete it, then this pie here, this is your pie that I mentioned earlier, and the number there in the center. That'll tell you the number of topics that you have learned or mastered up to this point. Okay, and so once again, once you complete that, then you'll be able to go through and start on your homework assignments. And where can you access those? Well, one place you can access them is just to go to your home key here. Okay, click that home key and you'll see the assignments. Okay, so you'll click on this, and you can also click on Learn as well. But notice that Learn is not active yet because we haven't completed that knowledge check yet. Okay. And if I click the assignments, this will just give you the list of all the assignments throughout the semester. And so notice you've got the initial knowledge check to complete first, and then the week one topics. Notice they're not open. They won't open until you complete that initial knowledge check. Okay. And then that lockdown browser assignment that I mentioned. Okay, again, this is the assignment that has those 4 questions, and you also want to demonstrate the appropriate testing view. So that is your lockdown browser assignment. Okay. And so with all the assignments here, you'll see them all listed. And so, of course, the start and due dates are here as well. So these are available not only in the syllabus, but you can find them here on ALEKS as well, as far as when they open and when they are due. Okay. And along with that, you'll see that you can access your grade book. Okay, so the ALEKS grade book is the grade book that you want to follow. So please do not pay attention to the grade book that is in Brightspace. Okay, to find your current grade and your grade at the end of the semester, look at your grade book in ALEKS. And of course, you can also access your textbook here. Okay. So that is everything in the ALEKS tab. And along with that, one other thing I wanted to show in ALEKS that I meant to show. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Apologize for going back and forth. But here in the ALEKS tab, this of course was the link to get access to ALEKS. But right below it, you'll see topic videos. Okay, so faculty at Dallas College have created videos for the topics that you'll see in the course. There's not videos for every topic, but there's videos for many of the topics. So please take advantage of the videos just as a supplemental resource to get you familiar with the material. Okay, so you can click on that and you'll see the links to each of the topics, okay, for each week. And so along with that, the next thing we'll take a look at then as far as the last pieces of information are going to be the instructor information and also the support tab. Now, the instructor information, that just has my office location and email address and also office hours. Okay, so you can go there to access that information. And you also have that here below, as well as I scroll down on the home page. Okay, so you'll see that information here as well. And along with that, you also have the support tab. Okay, and so the main things that you have here as far as support is going to be then first ALEKS support. So any issues that you may have during the semester with ALEKS, please go to ALEKS support and also let me know so we can get those issues resolved as soon as possible. Because you can either call them, you can text them in order to get or email them to get your issue resolved. And again, let me know as well. Okay, and then along with that, there's also Dallas College support. Okay, so in particular, beginning with tutoring. So there's tutoring on every Dallas College campus. So whichever one is convenient for you, please utilize that. There's tutoring during the week and also on the weekend. So please take advantage of the tutoring. There is also online tutoring that is available 24/7. Okay, so you can go and set up an appointment to visit with someone online, okay, to help you with any questions or issues that you're having with the material. Okay, and of course, you also are always welcome to email me as well to set up office hours via Teams, okay, for any additional help that you need. Okay, and so then that is our support tab. And that really is kind of a quick overview of the course and where the important pieces of information are. The announcements, of course, will all be listed here. Okay, and so I haven't listed any announcement yet, but the first announcement that I post, you'll see that here. And also, you can the announcements will be sent to your email. Okay, so make sure that you do have your announcements going to your email. That way you can see immediately when I am sending out updated information with regard to the course. Okay. So then that is everything for now. This is a good place to stop. And so if you have any questions at this point, okay, please don't hesitate, reach out. Looking forward to an exciting semester, and I'll I will be in contact with you guys soon. Have a great day.